How can I help you?
Hi, I wanted to have you take a look at this.
All right. I'm a little scared to open it.
Don't be scared. It's good.
So tell me about it.
It's a silver Concho belt that I believe is from the 1930s, made by a Hopi artist. I think it's Tawangawawa.
So this is a Concho belt?
Yes, a very old Concho belt.
Well, I think most Concho belts are old. They're not exactly in style anymore today.
I'm here at the pawn shop today to sell my silver hand-stamped Concho belt. I acquired this from a friend of mine. At the time that she gave this to me, I had no idea what I had. I knew it was beautiful, it fit me, and I was gonna wear it. I'm asking $9,000 just based on the rarity and because it's really heavy and it's all silver.
It's really cool. This style of belt has been around since, I believe, the mid-1700s. When they would make these belts, they would layer silver on top of each other. They would use like an oxidized silver and put like a more polished silver on top of it and help create layers and textures. Later on into the 1800s and even the 1900s, they started learning how to put turquoise on there and stones. But this is a more basic, I would call it maybe like line work and just stamped out silver. Ralph Tuanoga, that is who you believe made this belt, and
Yes.
it very well could be. Even though I butchered his name, he is a very well-known silversmith. It could be from the mid-40s or maybe even earlier. He was around for, quite a while making jewelry. What are you looking to do with this belt?
So I'd like to sell it.
And how much are you looking to get?
I'm asking $9,000.
Okay. That's a lot of money for a piece of jewelry. Yeah, and so I see a mark right here and then kind of what maybe looks like some rain clouds with some arrows on it or something. I'm not exactly sure. Unfortunately, I'm not very familiar with Ralph's markings, so I'm gonna have someone come down, take a look at this, and help me figure out if this is authentic or not.
Okay.
Give me just a few minutes to get someone down here.
No problem. I'm anxious to see what an expert might have to say about it and give me more insight on the belt, because I really have no idea.
Hey, chum.
How you
Howdy.
doing, MHP?
I'm doing all right.
So, this man right here will be able to tell me everything I know about this belt. His beard probably knows more than I know. This is supposedly from the Hopi tribe, Ralph Tawanga.
Tuwang-yoma, I believe.
Tawanyoma.
But I know of his work. He was born somewhere around 1880, and he's a very important person in terms of the Hopi and the traditionalists among the Hopi. Didn't have a specific style, did a lot of different artwork, and his stuff is highly collectible today because he was the first one to actually use a mark that could identify his work.
Wow.
Do you mind if I take a closer look at it?
No,
Yeah, we
please.
actually have a marking here on the buckle.
Well, that's the correct mark because it's a rain cloud with lightning bolts and the H. Now, that's correct because normally he used a stamp, but this doesn't look to be stamped. No, it isn't. It's an electric marking device of some sort. The problem is because it's marked in the way it is, somebody else could have put that marking on it. I like the belt. I think it's a beautiful piece. I wish I could say with 100% certainty that it is Ralph's work, but I can't. I can give you about a 90% on it, but I can't say that somebody else might not have added that.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming down. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you for letting me see it.
Well, thank you for looking at it.
All right, well, after hearing everything Mark had to say about it, just that little bit of doubt makes it hard for me to resell at such a high value. So I'm gonna have to pass on it today. But if you are able to get some paperwork that authenticates this as, what you say it is, I'd be happy to make you an offer on it.
Okay, great.
Thank you for bringing it in today. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. Well, I didn't make a deal today, but I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm happy to say I can put this back in my collection and have more knowledge under my belt.